Hello, my toxic tail family and friends. We're back for another episode. Fortunately, y'all, I'm losing my voice a little bit, but I'm still here to give you the tea, give you the tail, and let's toxic it up. Let's talk about it. We're trying something different on this new season. We're gonna start every episode off with a different shot. And we're just gonna, toast it up before I start talking that shit, but putting y'all on game at the same time. So this time my shot glass is I was from Florida. Where my Florida people at? Y'all holler at me, okay? Jump in the chat, jump in the comment, take a shot with me. Cheers, I'm on that reposado. So toast it up. I don't know what y'all, drink your drink of choice, but if you on that tequila reposado like me, let's turn that thing up. Cheers to us. Ooh. Baby. Woo. I just set my chest on fire. Ooh. Woo. Lord, let's see how this day gonna end, baby. Y'all follow me on Instagram, today. I might be outside. Look crazy on top of something. Who knows where this is gonna end. But let's change gears. Let's get on a serious note. I want to talk about, I hate to put things in different race classes, but unfortunately that's how the world is set up. So I have to address what's real in the world, because I hate to say white people, Asian people, black people, whatever, but it is with different races, different things go on and different things lack. So when it comes to African Americans, us as a people, I don't think we know the severity of life insurance. I don't think we know how important it is, especially at a young age. I think a lot of people think that they're supposed to get life insurance once they're in their 40s or their 50s, which in reality, that's dumb, because the older you get, the higher your premium's gonna be. When you get your life insurance at a younger age, you have a very low premium that you would have to pay every month, and you'll be locked in for life. It will never change. But the older you wait to get it, you have more risk, so therefore you automatically going to get a high premium, which is something I know us as a community, for the majority, does not know about. And I hate that, because I want to also go, me talking about life insurance, I want to say on, as a society, who exactly is supposed to teach that to us? Because you don't learn it in school. School don't teach it to you. And it's like, so who, and for people to say our parents are supposed to teach us, well, who was supposed to teach them for they can teach us? My question is, where does that learning start? I don't know how the Caucasians and the whites and the Asians are already hip to it, and who informed them and made them know that that's so important, that we miss the book, the curve, the conversation about it. Because African Americans are just so bewildered when it's brought to them. They just really have no knowledge of it, how to go about it, how easy it is to get it. Because what I will say is that I hate, and I'm friends with all type of people. I know a lot of white people. I know my share of Asians and stuff like that. But I'm starting to hate to see majority of the time, every time a black person dies, it has to be whatever donations you can give to help bury them, or a GoFundMe so you can bury somebody. Like, the last thing a person need to be doing when they're grieving the loss of a loved one, whether it's a child, a spouse, a parent, or a sibling, is thinking about how they're going to bury them. That should be the least of their worries, because you already hurt, and then you try and feel like you want to give them what you think they deserve, and then you can't. It's just a whole nother heavy burden on people that we just don't need. And that I'm starting to see way too much. Life insurance can be as cheap as $25 a month if you get it real young. A month. Y'all blow that at McDonald's in a week. And that type of a month will give you up to probably close to over $100K in life insurance, which means your family can bury you as nice as possible and still pay off your whatever and have a little money on them. not trying to figure out how to close all your ends out or get rid of your stuff or pay things off that they're saying you owe. All of that to be handled. But I will say, as African Americans, we need to know the severity of that. It's more African Americans that I know that got more Gucci and Jordans and J's that have no life insurance. And that's crazy to me. You should have life insurance before you own a pair of Jordans. And that's for parents with kids. African American parents, kids, all your kids should have life insurance. Every single one. Of course, I feel like African Americans live in this world of like, we don't die young or we gonna live forever, when we see every day that that's not true at all. Like, you see that every day. So I don't even understand why we have that concept that you should travel and you should get all of these shoes and all of this stuff for your kids. But then if an unexpected car accident happened or an accident or something of that sort, you're devastated, but you can't bury your kid because you don't have the money. We can't be that type. It's so many different life insurance. There's so many premiums. There's so many ways you can go. But you should make sure that you are covered under these life insurance. Because that's also parents. Don't do that to your child either. That your child will be so devastated that they lost you and then they don't know how to bury you. Because one, they still growing up themselves, especially if they're like 18 to 23, 25, hell, this day and age 30, because they still be living at the home with their mamas, ain't never paying no real bills. And then something happens to you as a parent, and they can't take care of themselves, and they don't even have nothing to bury you. They don't even know how to do fundraisers. I had this one guy tell me, craziest thing I've ever heard. Because I was arguing to him the importance of life insurance, of why he needed it. Now, this man is 47 years old, so in my eyes, he should know life insurance is important. Now, he gonna tell me, well, I got, they can sell my cars, and he got all this land and farm and all that. I'm like, selling your cars and cows, and that's a process. It's a process. I'm like, you want your body on ice for what, 60 days while they try to liquidate all your assets to figure out how to bury you? Why put all that on your family? Also, while they're grieving? That's crazy. And that's crazy that's the mindset of a 47-year-old African-American man. Because who put that in his head? Like, who? I seriously don't understand that. Unfortunately, I'm 35 years old, and in the past 60 days, it's been at least 4 classmates within my high school class who has passed away from different things. But all of them have all of a sudden passed away. And 2 of them had GoFundMe up, which means they're both, everybody's mid-30s. None of them have life insurance. And nobody's family has the means to bury them. At the end of the day, times is hard out here. Nobody has 50 or 100K put up to bury somebody that dies unexpectedly. Nobody has that. The 1% has that. Everybody else barely have a savings. And a savings definitely ain't enough to bury nobody and them still be able to survive. So, I'm just saying, let me ask a poll so y'all let me know if I'm tripping. How often do y'all see whites or Asians, Caucasians, whoever, Caucasian, white, Asians, ever post about a GoFundMe or a fundraiser to help bury one of their own? And white people don't keep their people on ice on. They had their funerals within the week. If they die on Tuesday, their funeral is no later than Saturday. Okay? White folk had that with less than 7 days. They done did everything, had a service, it's done. Asians have a ritual, but they still do their thing, it's done. They're never asking for a GoFundMe, fish fry, cookout, yard sale to bury their loved one. African Americans, I didn't see it all. Fish fry, barbecue, yard sale, signs up, GoFundMe, any donations. And what I hate is that I hate to You have to see them, but it's just like you also got to help because you really know these people can't afford to bury their loved one. And what type of feeling is that when you could be paying $40 a month? Everybody in this world, and I do mean everybody in this world, all race, all ages, blow more than $40 a month on stupid stuff. Dumb stuff at the gas station, lottery tickets, eating out too much. It blow way over $40 a month. So if you don't think $40 is valuable enough to make sure when you going on to the next life that everything is covered, that is a mind concept as a people that we got to figure out. We got to figure it out because I need to know, one, why half of us don't even know about it when you're an adult. That's crazy. Two, why you think you got time when you think it ain't that serious. And unfortunately, parents, this is going to have to fall on you too, because if you do have kids and they don't have life insurance, you are dropping the ball. You are dropping. And if you don't have life insurance and making it your kids got a faggot, you're dropping the ball on your family. You already got your family behind 10 steps. So I'm saying this to say anybody who does not have life insurance, don't know about life insurance, you need to do your research. It's just as important as medical insurance and dental and vision. Because you would hate to get in a car accident and break your leg and you ain't got no medical insurance and you got to be in a hospital for weeks, get surgery, and then you got that $200K hospital bill that you can't afford to pay. Then what? Then what? I mean, don't get it twisted. At the end of the day, insurance is still a scam in itself, but it's a scam that you, unfortunately, you have to have. Okay? You have to have, but don't get twisted. I think insurance companies are the biggest scam artists. They worse than illegal scammers because you pay money every month and you still got to fight to get your money from them. But the thing is, you will always get your money from them. Okay? Don't give up on your fight. Know what you're worth and know what you pay. But I'm just tired as a people seeing us GoFundMe and Frish Fry to bury kids, to bury your parents. You don't see white people and Asian people do that. Like, as a people, let's get our life, okay? Let's just be smarter and know how you want to pass. Know how you want to go. If you want to be cremated and buried, that need to be laid out at a young age. Things happen from the moment you were born to the moment you die. There is no age on when your stuff is going to happen. You don't got to you 70. You don't got to it can happen when you're 38. You do not know. So you need to know now if you want to be buried or if you want to be cremated or whatever. I will tell you this, I'm a firm believer in cremation. I'm just saying, paying all that money to be buried for a casket and a gravy plot and a headstone. Baby, if you know your family ain't gonna never come see you or nothing like that, don't waste all that money. Go ahead and get that little cremation, get that urn, and let them pay your stuff off and let the family do whatever. Unless your family trifling, I don't know your family. Okay, some family trifling, you don't want them to have a dime when you go. And it's just something you need to work out with yourself because you can't choose your family and know your family. So you need to figure that out as well. But I will say, you need to know what you want. Don't make the family have to figure that part out either. When they're grieving, they don't need to figure out whether they need to cremate you or bury you, or your two kids is fighting on what needs to be done, or the parents is fighting over what they feel should be done. Have everything lined out. If you're old enough to talk and walk, it's time for you to line it out. Period. There is no age too young. My cousin was 20-something years old, had a baby, and something went wrong. She flatlined and she was a vegetable and passed away. There is no age. Trust me. I have another cousin who was in his 30s, died in a motorcycle accident, would have never thought. But he had life insurance. So the other cousin, my family, they were smart enough to teach us about it. But there is no age. And you don't always have time to prepare for things. Like, yeah, there is times when your granny is 98. She's sick and she declined and you know it's coming, to get things in order. But no, you don't always get that. Sometimes it's people in this day and age who get that random call at night that they just lost their loved one. And the last thing they need to be doing is, after that unexpected knock you off your feet, knock the wind out of you, now they got to figure out how to even bury you, take care of your family. Don't do that to them. I'm just saying. I hated to get deep today. It's serious, but it's like, I'm tired of seeing that. So it's time for me to address it because I want us to do better as a people. So, y'all tell me y'all inputs on it, y'all severity of life insurance, what you know, What's a smart way to go about it? I'm with Boston Mutual. They're easy and they cover you fully. So y'all give me y'all insights and y'all let me know. I want to hear you in the comments. Give me some questions. Give me some insights. Why y'all don't have life insurance? Do you know about life insurance? And let me see how many people do have life insurance. If you have life insurance, put your thumbs up in the comments. I want to know. I want to know everybody that has life insurance. I love y'all. Till next time. Toxic Tales.